On this day, the world woke up to a catastrophe happened in both Turkey and Syria. The earthquakes measuring 7.8 on the Richter scale. A tragedy affects 10 Turkish states and 4 Syrian cities, turning these states and cities into disaster areas and leaving a large number of victims in both countries, bringing the number of victims so far to more than 54,000 dead and more than 120,000 wounded. What happened then? Several hours after the disaster began, many countries around the world rushed to help both countries and started establishing air bridges through which medical and logistical supplies and assistance reached these areas. But again, disappointment and inaction was the share of northern Syria, which had the largest share of destruction and suffering, specifically the town of Jendouris, which more than 58% of its buildings has been destroyed, and the number of victims are reached more than 2,000 dead under the rubble. 4 days without receiving any aid or machinery to remove the rubble in this town led to the death of the last person who was standing alive waiting for the rescue. And that's why the main reason for the high number of casualties and victims in northern Syria was the delay in the delivery of humanitarian aid. Now, after more than 20 days of this devastating disaster, there are a lot of bodies stuck under the rubble and a lot of bodies whose owner have not been identified, and they were buried unidentified. Not only that, all those who survived have been displaced, and now they are living in streets with their children, sleeping without shelter or shade to protect them from the cold in this severe winter. Northern Syria, Jendouris specifically, became an uninhabited town to live in and has lost a lot as a result of the inaction of the international community and organization. Thousands of people are suffering there, and for this reason the demands of the entry of aid, convoys, supplies, and heavy machinery to remove the rubble in this area are increasing, as well as the demand to begin urgently developing and implementing a reconstruction plan that is not run by corrupted governments. The most important question here is whether there will be anyone who will respond to their demands or the world will let them down again.